Capricorn, welcome to the Winds of Jupiter weekly tarot reading. Now I'll be doing a 3-card reading first, and then I'll be doing a combination card and astrology dice reading second. Now the astrology dice represent the zodiac signs, the planets are lunar nodes, and the houses. And the 3 cards aren't in any particular order, and you received the 9 of Pentacles, the 2 of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. Got some pentacle action going on there in your Earth, as it is. So it is representing your sign. Let's talk about the Page of Pentacles first. I call him Mr. Responsible. You know, everybody talks about what they're doing nowadays. Yeah, I'm making this or doing that, but they don't tell you why they're doing it. And the Page of Pentacles is the first person to tell you why he's doing something. Anything he endeavors in, he researches and makes sure he knows where he's going. And he sets realistic goals. All pages are about messages and news. They're a harbinger of something that's coming up, an event, a situation or circumstance. But normally it's about finances or money, career, or health issues. It could be contract negotiations, some type of business dealings. Whatever it is, he doesn't rush into making decisions. He has a toolbox of management skills. But really the key to his management skills is common sense. And I don't think common sense is very common anymore. He has a keen eye for identifying opportunities. And really getting the crowbar out and opening up these opportunities. And he's willing to work diligently towards his goals. And over there with the 9 of Pentacles, it's saying, yeah, there was success, there's contentment, there's satisfaction. Whatever the Page of Pentacles took on, there was some kind of success. It was a hard road, though. There was a lot of sacrifice and hard work involved in it. But it paid off. And with it being tangible, there's some type of material reward. There was patience and self-reliance and inner strength involved in this. Now you might be young and think, oh yeah, right, you know, I have all these luxuries in life, but at least you probably have enough. Enough to feel comfortable anyway. Now any 9 card says that you're coming to a completion. Or you have completed, or just completed. And so that's why the 2 of Swords showed up. Now that you're at a crossroads, it is time to make some decisions. But this 2 of Swords is about conflicting but equal forces. It's like a contradictory burden. And even though it is a sword card, there is emotions involved in this. The Pentacles weren't really involved in emotions. It was just being realistic and hardworking. But now you have to make this decision between 2 things, and there's some emotions involved in it. And why do I say that? Because the woman has her arms across her heart chakra. This is where you want to make a win-win situation. But sometimes you can't do that. Doesn't have to be a lose-lose situation either. But there has to be some sacrifices. And this is where the Page of Pentacles comes in. He has to research what sacrifices they are and even what risks are involved. And this will dispel any doubt and confusion. I think what's going on here is that the Page of Pentacles wants to continue the aura of the satisfaction of the 9 of Pentacles, and he has to make some decisions for the continuance. Even if you divert off to a different path, you can still have this aura of comfort, happiness, and satisfaction. This is where you learn to just ride the wave of opportunity. And when it starts looking a little dismal and it's going down on the graph, it's time to change. And it's time to change to another wave and ride that wave. Whatever is going on, just make sure that you maintain ultimate control so you can continue the 9 of Pentacles comfort. Now I rolled the dice and you received Libra, Venus, in their third house. Now Venus is the planet that rules Libra, and Libra is about partnership and balance. And the third house is about intellect, which is swords, which could be the Two of Swords card. It's also about communication. So there is harmony and beauty involved in this mix of Libra with the third house. And then you telling people about it too, because you have the third house for communication. And here it's about the decision that you make to have balance and harmony in it. You know, you're going to be able to pull this off with the Two of Swords need for a decision, but there might be some tightrope walking going on here. And each decision, it's going to be like a domino effect, is not necessarily going to be easy. Life is like computer programming. You just go yes, no, yes, no. And it's iterative. And then it comes to a destination point. Each one is very vital to the next, to find the right route for success. Now Venus in Libra has you acting with dignity. That instills harmony. But you have the inability to say no when you probably should be saying, no, I don't have the time. Although you're seeking harmony, you might not find it in relationships this week unless you're willing to put some work into the relationship. And if you're not willing to, you might use words recklessly as weapons, and as well manipulative tools. You might get caught not saying what you mean, or mean what you say. People are going to find you interesting and have a natural affinity to seek you out for your company this week. Conflict is your enemy, and you'll avoid it like the plague this week. You want to spend time with others who have subtle tactics and can handle themselves with savoir-faire. The Page of Pentacles is warning you not to take the easy route and use the bulk of your time for entertainment. Work has to be done this week. Venus in the third house has words of diplomacy coming out of your mouth. And this is where the Nine of Pentacles is going to shine. Language is your medium this week, and seek out substantial and invigorating conversations. You'll be able to chime the birds out of the trees with your oratory acumen. And it could be a combination of poetic words, a dramatic presentation, with dramatic inflections in your voice. However, too much smooth talking could seem artificial and even affected. You may be asked to step into some type of disagreement and be the arbitrator or mediator. But then again, you could start manipulating the situation too, and that could flag some suspicions about being artificial and affected. Playing games with your position or rhetoric is not advised. Although you want to be mentally challenged, you certainly don't want to insult somebody's intelligence either. So on the love level, you have to seek out pleasure and joy. And that's because of the presence of Venus. Now Libra in the third house has you learning about everything that you come in contact with and thriving in a learning environment, which definitely personifies the Page of Pentacles. You could be considered the master or the teacher this week. Self-expression may be exercised through artistic pursuits. Travel for work or pleasure may come around, but it's more like it's going to be pleasure excursions or maybe a short vacation. And against your normal nature, you might mix business locations with some type of amusement and recreation. Your presentation of ideas could catch the attention of others. And I wish you acceptance, peace, and happiness.